Betty, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to cancel our appointment this afternoon after all. I've been called by Anne and I'm going out now. What? She seems to have something she wants to discuss urgently with me. I can't ignore it, so I'm going. Wait a minute. Are you prioritizing Anne again? I made the date promise before her. But she says she has something she wants to discuss. I can't leave a friend in trouble. So let me ask you this. Is it okay to leave your fiancé alone? We were supposed to go ring shopping for our engagement today. We can do that anytime. No matter how I think about it, my friend Anne takes priority today. What did you say? Besides, you can go ring shopping alone, can't you? It's a hassle, so just go ring shopping by yourself, Betty. Are you kidding me? Going alone? It's an important engagement ring, you know. Aren't you going to choose it with me? The consolation with my friend is more important to me than the engagement ring. The only one who can help Anne with her consolation is me, who has been her friend for many years. I've been thinking about this for a while, but what's the distance between the two of you? I've confirmed it many times, but you're just friends, right? Hey, that question again, huh? Anne and I are just friends. There can be friendship between men and women, you know. I have male friends too, so I know how you feel. But even so, it's a bit... The distance between the two of you is strange. Prioritizing her over your lover is going too far. Because she's an important friend, I prioritize her over my lover. If we break up, that's the end of a romantic relationship, but friendship lasts a lifetime. Aren't we going to be together for life? That's why we're engaged and preparing for our wedding. Sheesh, you're making a big fuss out of it. Anyway, we're just friends. Stop casting weird suspicions on me. Well, I'm going now. Send me a photo if you find a nice ring. Sorry about today, Betty. I borrowed Alan even though it was a date. What, Anne? I wanted to apologize to you, so I asked Alan for your contact information. Alan said I didn't have to apologize, but still. That's a bit unexpected. I didn't know you had feelings of guilt, Anne. I'm really sorry for taking Alan from you since morning. On top of that, I ended up going along with the ring shopping. Now that I think about it, I was a nuisance, wasn't I? Yes, you were quite a nuisance. That's funny. Betty, you're quite harsh. But you're right. I wanted the two of us to choose the important engagement ring at our own pace. But there were times when I was helpful because I was there, right? Look, I know everything about Alan. I super know his taste in designs. Yes, that's right. Thank you for intruding so much with the details. But I'm the one who's going to be wearing the engagement ring. Because it's a day to find a ring to my liking, not Alan's. Oh, but don't you want to wear a ring that he likes if you can? That's what I think anyway. Well, I guess there's some truth to that. Right? That's why I was so happy today. I never thought Alan would give me a ring. I was so down this morning, but that made me feel better right away. That was the most confusing event of the day. Just when I thought I could finally part ways with you. This is a thank you for hanging out with me all day. To present a ring to you who followed us around on your own, I really don't understand. Hey, Betty, you're so jealous. But it's strange no matter how you think about it, right? The price was the reason for postponing my engagement ring, right? Yet he casually bought a ring for you that costs tens of thousands of dollars. You know Alan is a kind person, right? He's always been kind of flashy like that. No matter how many times I warn him, he won't stop because I'm an important friend. Ugh. What about the dress you wore today? Actually, I also got that from Alan. So you deliberately wore something you got from Alan? And getting a ring on top of that? It's almost like I'm the fiancé. Yes? Yikes, scary. That was just a joke. It doesn't sound like a joke at all. Let me be clear, I don't like the distance between you two. But even if you say that, this is how we get along. We've known each other for about 10 years, so there's no gender boundary. So don't get the wrong idea. We're really just friends. Alan, where are you now? We had an appointment to visit the wedding venue today, didn't we? The meeting time is already past.
Oh no, I just woke up.
What? Now? It's already afternoon. Have you been sleeping all this time?
No, it's just that Anne wouldn't let me sleep. So I didn't get to sleep until the early morning and naturally overslept.
Wait, what? You were with Anne until morning?
Don't get the wrong idea. She came to my room out of the blue last night. She said she got some good alcohol at work and suggested we drink it together. So we kept drinking heavily, playing games until the wee hours, and I was at my limit.
Wait a minute. That's what I would think. Could it be that Anne is still at your house?
Yeah, she's sleeping soundly next to me. She said she couldn't sleep on the floor, so she got into my bed.
What?
Oh, by the way, I lent Anne your pajamas and other stuff to change into. She also finished off the lotion you had at home, so you need to replace it.
Wait, are you kidding me? She finished my expensive lotion?
She made a fuss about not being able to sleep without putting on lotion. You're both women, so I didn't think it would be a problem to lend her stuff.
Even if we're both women, I absolutely hate having my stuff used. And it's even worse to have it all used up.
You're a stingy woman. Anyway, that's the situation, so I won't be able to get there for a while. I'm waiting for Anne to wake up, so you go ahead and visit the venue by yourself.
What? You should wake her up now. Why are you so relaxed waiting for her to wake up?
I can't do such a pitiful thing. It's impossible for me to wake her up when she's sleeping so cutely. So, I'm waiting for her to wake up naturally. Once she's up, we'll join you, so go ahead and check out the venue.
I can't handle this anymore. Alan, your relationship is strange after all. I can't go along with this anymore.
Hey, what's wrong all of a sudden?
This is abnormal. It's not a male-female friendship or anything. To me, it looks like you're having an affair.
Hey, don't start saying strange things. Anne and I are really just friends. We're aware that we're closer than other friends, but we're still friends. Anne and I are important figures who have crossed gender boundaries.
I wanted to understand, but I can't anymore. I haven't even received my engagement ring yet. You told me the other day, didn't you? You said that when you get your next bonus because you don't have the money. So why are you buying Anne, a friend, a ring worth tens of thousands of dollars?
A man who's stingy with his friends isn't a man.
What's a guy who's stingy with his fiancée talking about?
Hey, what's gotten into you? Calm down a bit.
How can I possibly calm down? This is how many times you've canceled because of Anne.
What's the point of getting angry about such a thing? We're engaged, so you should be able to overlook our friendship that transcends gender. I find it funny that you're jealous of just a friend.
Fine, let's call off the marriage.
What?
I've had enough. I can't marry someone who dismisses his fiancée's complaints as funny. Let's break up and go back to square one with the marriage talk.
What? But, Betty...
See you, goodbye. Feel free to keep staring at Anne's sleeping face all you want.
Hey, wait a minute. What's this about calling off the marriage all of a sudden?
Don't you realize how absurd we are? There's no way we can get married in this state.
But I told you, Anne is just a friend. Sure, I'm aware that we're closer than other friends, but we're seriously not in a romantic relationship. She doesn't even see me as a man.
But you still give her clothes and a ring worth tens of thousands of dollars, don't you? And Anne wears the clothes she received from a man she doesn't see as a man. And when she received the ring, she seemed really happy.
But it's normal among friends. You also give birthday presents to your friends, don't you?
Yes, I do. But I rarely give gifts on non-special days, especially a gift on the scale of tens of thousands of dollars. More than that, from my boyfriend, Alan. I haven't even received a gift on a non-special day.
No.
In such a state, we're just friends. Don't joke around. I can't deal with you guys anymore. I'm breaking up with you no matter what you say.
You're the one who's kidding. I'm just being friendly with a friend. Are you stupid to break up over that? Think about things rationally.
You're the one who needs to think rationally. Stop spoiling Betty, you idiot son!
What? Who's that all of a sudden?
It's your mother, your idiot son! What on earth is going on here? What foolish thing are you doing?
Mom?
Canceling a venue tour is outrageous, and to top it off, you prioritize your female friend, sleeping in the same bed until morning and saying it's too pitiful to wake her up. The one who's messing around is you.
Wait. Why is Mom meddling with Betty's phone?
I came along for today's venue tour because Betty invited me to go with her.
What?
You told me the other day that we're going to the tour this event. Actually, one of my friends works here and she might be able to get us a discount. When I told Betty about it, she invited me to come along.
I didn't hear anything about that.
What's the point of having asked in advance? Were you waking up some incomprehensible female friend? Did you arrive at the meeting place on time as you should have?
About that.
Today's venue tour is cancelled for now. You stay there and keep staring at your worthless female friend's sleeping face. In the meantime, I'll go there.
What?
If you can't wake her up, I will.
I'm sorry about yesterday, Betty. I've been lectured by my mom non-stop from then until now, and I've reflected a lot. I'm really sorry for all the unpleasant things I've caused.
It's too late to reflect and apologize now. I can't trust you anymore, and I can't marry someone like that.
But I'm not cheating. I haven't crossed any lines and we're not in a romantic relationship, so please rest assured.
Even though you've been on a private hot spring trip with her? Even if you tell me to trust you in that situation.
Wait, how did you find out about that?
Your mother sent it to me. She said she extracted all the photos from the idiot's son's phone.
When did she?
Whether you cross the line or not, it doesn't matter. The fact that you're actively trying to be alone with a woman is too much for me.
That's impossible.
I'm going to claim damages for breaking off the engagement, so be prepared.
What? Wait a minute. Even if I haven't cheated, that's just not right.
But your mother said it was okay to claim. In our house, I, the mother, am the law. I'll definitely make my son pay, so claim the amount that you've been hurt.
You're kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me! Why are you claiming compensation for breaking off the engagement from me, too? I have nothing to do with your broken engagement.
You're the main party involved. The one who caused the rift in our relationship is your existence.
What? I don't know about that. Anyway, I'm not paying. I even tore up the bill. But your friend, Alan, said it was okay to claim. He said if he's going to be sued for damages, you should be too. What? He said he's not satisfied with just him paying. If you're friends, you're one in spirit. He said you'd probably pay too. What? Are you kidding me? He sold me out? But in reality, it was because of you that the engagement was broken off, wasn't it? I think you should take responsibility. It's only a few $100,000 in claims. You can afford it, right? You've got to be kidding me. Who's going to pay? Is that so? Then let's have your parents shoulder it. What? I've got your parents' address from Alan, so I'll contact them right away. Excuse me. Wait! You've got to be kidding me. Wait! Don't tell my parents. Why? If you're going to evade responsibility, it's common to ask the parents next, isn't it? So wait! It would be bad if this got out. Consider my situation a little.
Your situation is? Is it because even your parents' approved fiancé will find out? Actually, I've been suspecting you two of having an affair, so I took a leap and hired a private detective.
A private detective?
And it turns out you and Alan are really just friends. Your physical intimacy is obvious, but there was no evidence of a romantic relationship. I was even surprised to learn you had a fiancé.
You've got to be kidding me. It's unbelievable that you checked without my permission.
I think you should tell your fiancé everything and hear what he has to say. He may not like having friends of the opposite sex like me, and it's better to check any differences in your thoughts early on. Here's some advice from someone who's experienced a broken engagement.
I don't need that.
Oh, I see. How about this then? If your fiancé accepts your friendship with Alan, then I can specially withdraw the claim for compensation.
Huh?
But if your fiancé can't accept it, I will reclaim the compensation. If neither your fiancé nor I can accept it, please recognize that it's something regarded as outrageous by common societal standards. Then pay me the compensation on that basis.
Stop it! Really, stop it! Stop it, please! Don't say anything to him!
Well then, please pay promptly. I don't want to ruin your relationship too. If you pay what you owe, that's fine.
I got it! I'll pay! It's okay if I pay, right? If I pay! I'll pay in full right away. Don't say anything to my fiancé.
Alan and Anne paid me the compensation in full. I tried to give part of it to Alan's mother as a thank you. Use this money for yourself. Forget about my stupid son and find a good person. But she cheered me on instead, saying, as for Alan and the others afterwards saying, why don't we really start dating? When Alan confessed to Anne, I have a fiancé. Don't approach me ever again, she turned him down. Alan, surprised by the existence of a fiancé, lashed out at her. You can't be the only one who's happy, and revealed everything to Anne's fiancé. Now they're also facing a crisis of breaking up.
Miss Eileen, it's been a while. It's Carrie. I'm glad you're alive.
Huh?
It's been 3 years since then. That mother-in-law deceived me and said you and your kid is gone.
Carrie? Why?
Why, I know your number. I have my ways, you know. It's easy if I talk to the men around you.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
You remarried, right?
I didn't.
Don't lie, I know the truth. 'Cause I stole your husband again.
What?
I'm on an overseas trip right now with him.
What?
Your men are so easy. This time I'm going to kick you out of the picture and marry him, become a rich man's wife.
I haven't remarried.
Don't lie to me. It sucks I stole a man from you again.
Why are you doing this to me?
What do you mean?
And why do you keep on going after married people?
It's not like I'm intentionally going after married people. It's just that I always want to steal your husband.
What are you talking about?
3 years ago, when I was married to my first husband, our marriage didn't work out. I was all alone and I wasn't able to make friends at the kindergarten as well. But you were a housewife in a rich family and you had a lot of friends. You pissed me off, so I wanted to be in your shoes.
That's the reason why you stole my husband back then?
That reason? It's more than enough for me to do so. But that mother-in-law protected you over her own son.
How can you say that?
Whatever. If she wasn't there, I would have been able to marry him and become a wife of a rich man. But now, even my actual dad cut me off. For the past 3 years, I've been poor and unhappy. I can't see my kids as well because I forgot to pay child support one time.
Didn't you get married with him?
We got married, but he cheated on me after 3 months. So now I'm all alone.
I feel like it's all your fault.
Shut up! That's going to be over. Because your new husband is also rich. But I stole him again.
I told you I haven't remarried.
You have. You are good at this. Your ex-mother-in-law saved you, but you betrayed her.
Why would I betray her?
She is basically like my real mom. I will never be able to betray a wonderful woman like her. You're saying that, but it's very superficial. You are interesting. I still hate you, though. I don't care what you were thinking. Because nothing of what you say applies to me. What the fuck? I'm gonna tell you. What you're doing is very stupid. You're just making things up and going all over the place. You should calm down and figure out your own situation. Stop lecturing me. I'm not going to fail this time. So there is no problem. Anyways, I stole your husband again. This time I'm going to be a rich man's wife and I'm going to get along with my dad as well. It sucks that mom is gone because she understood me completely. I've told you that I haven't remarried. Anyways, I'm going back in a week. Be prepared to be divorced again. Mother-in-law, I'm sorry to interrupt you on your trip, but I have to tell you something. What's wrong? She texted me. What do you mean? She texted you? Yeah, it seems like she found out my number. How is that possible? And she told me she's going to steal my husband. What the fuck? Do you have a boyfriend? No, I'm not dating anyone, and I don't even like anyone right now. And she's saying she stole your lover? I have no idea what's going on. But she believes that I got married. I don't know what to say. I told her that I wasn't remarried, but she didn't listen to me. I see. Also, she thinks that she is currently on a trip with my husband. She said she was going to be back in a week. Okay, so until then she won't be able to do any harm. Even so, I hate her. I don't know why she's doing this to you. Mother-in-law, I'm really happy that you're mad for me. I adopted you, so you are my real daughter now. Of course I'm going to care for you. Anyways, I'm going to go back according to plan with my husband. Okay. Let me contact them ASAP. Them? If she tries to do anything again, I know someone that might be able to help us. Oh, the person you mentioned before? Exactly. I don't know if this is a great timing for them, but I can't be helped. Anyways, take it easy until we get back. Okay, I'll be careful. Hey, it's an emergency. I never thought you would text me. There was no choice. What do you mean? Do you finally realize the situation you're in? Your father is in critical condition. What are you talking about? My mother-in-law is friends with your uncle. She texted him to talk about how you were texting me. Then your uncle told my mother-in-law that your father is in critical condition, but he said he couldn't contact you because you blocked him. Okay. Maybe that stupid mother-in-law figured out you betrayed her. What are you talking about? Basically, you stole her husband, and now I stole him from you. So either way, that stupid mother-in-law hates both of us. That's why she's playing tricks on us. Wait a minute. You think I married my father-in-law? Exactly. I guess you finally figured out that you stole him from her. Do you realize that it's impossible according to the law? What are you talking about? My parents-in-law are traveling overseas right now. Stop lying! Your father-in-law is on a trip with me right now. Anyways, your father is really in critical danger. I know you guys cut ties, but I think your uncle wants you there. So come home a day early. I'm not gonna believe you. Bye! Hey! Eileen! I am home. He said he wants to marry me. So please decide to get divorced ASAP. Now his inheritance is going to be mine. You were always so shitty. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Yes, I am not a stupid mother-in-law. Oh my god. You don't believe what she says. So I'm going to talk to you. How are you still on her side? What are you talking about? She didn't betray me even once. And I'm also getting along with my husband. We just got back from our trip. What do you mean? Your ex-husband is right beside me. Oh, that's my husband's twin who is my brother-in-law. What the fuck? We haven't seen each other for 3 years or so. Twin brother? What do you mean? How about the house you lived in before? My brother-in-law and his wife lives there now. What? It's the wife's house, though. The wife? Yes, the wife owns a spa, so even though she's in her late 40s, she looks like she's in her 20s. And since she is relatives with Eileen, they look alike. Wait a minute. So let's get this straight. You started to have relations with my brother-in-law about a year ago, right? But neither me and my husband or Eileen has gone to the house for 3 years. No way! So that means that you mistook my husband's twin brother for him, and also saw that his wife was Eileen. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. So, I made a mistake of who to steal? Exactly. Holy shit! I also told my brother-in-law's wife about the affair. Wait a minute! When you guys were traveling overseas, they got a lawyer. A lawyer? She just demanded him alimony and divorce. Oh my god, things are happening already! You have to pay alimony too, so be prepared. It's fine. I'll make him pay for me too. I bet you guys have a lot of money. No, my brother-in-law is jobless. What? A few years ago, the company he used to work at went out of business. And since then, his wife's spa has been on a roll. He hasn't worked since then. He's just been lazy at home, living off of his wife's income. Oh my god! But she's really good at her job and also very fast. So she already decided on a place for her husband to work and live, and they will pick him up tomorrow. Wait a minute. So all the money we used on our dates and the trip overseas? He has been using his wife's money without her knowledge. Holy shit! Also the money that you guys spent on the affair? She's going to demand you to pay it with alimony. So good luck repaying everything. Really? Also, this is the most important part. Eileen is also going to demand alimony. After all this time? People can still demand alimony if it's within 3 years. So it's almost 3 years. I don't know about that. How much money do I have to pay back to people? Maybe about $1 million? $1 million? That's not fair. She also demanded alimony to my idiot son. Huh? He asked to be back with her 3 months ago. Of course she said no. He just paid up alimony and child support for the 2 kids. You bitch! Whatever. You did this to my cute daughter. I won't forgive you. Why? I shouldn't have done it. Also, we're in the middle of your father's funeral now. Huh? Well, it's been 2 hours since it started, so I think he's being cremated now. Hey, wait a minute! So it was true? Yes, he was hospitalized from a year ago from a disease. He fought it but didn't make it. Also, I have a message from your uncle. From my uncle? I was texting him as well. Okay. Your dad's will is to have his inheritance given to your cousin. What the fuck? You might get some, but it's not much to begin with. But you have to pay so much alimony anyways. What? Well, anyways, that's all I know. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? I'm poor and have debt now? And Dad isn't here anymore? I thought Dad would forgive me if I married rich. I wanted to be happy. You can't be happy taking other people's happiness. Huh? Think until you understand. You have to figure it out on your own. Excuse me. I don't know. Tell me why I can't be happy. That night, Carrie ran back to her parents' house. But she was wearing very flashy clothes since she just got back from her trip. Her relatives were there dressed for the funeral. They all glared at her. She tried to enter to see her dad, but her uncle kicked her out. He told her she should live a shitty life. She didn't know why this was happening to her. She just wandered off. Now she is working using her body to pay back the debts.